Hello, my dears, my ninth graders. Welcome again. This is Teacher Muntaha with you. Today we will introduce the grammar lesson. As you saw in the previous videos, we have finished the story of Cado's Wall, and I hope that you did the whole exercises and the questions. Now we will start today with the grammar lesson. So you will see grammar worksheet 2. So follow with me and focus. Our grammar worksheet 2, we will introduce in it countable and uncountable nouns. So it is about countable and uncountable nouns. Now let's start. So you have grammar worksheet 2, it's about countable and uncountable nouns. Let's start with the countable nouns. Now, for countable nouns, we are talking about nouns that can be singular or plural. So, countable nouns can be singular or plural. And here you have the Arabic meaning for countable nouns, the nouns that you can count. So you have 1, 2, 3, etc. of them. So you can have singular, and we have also plural form for the countable nouns. For example, he went to a school in Cairo. There are hundreds of schools in Cairo. Now, the noun that you have here, the underlined noun, a school, here we have school, and the other one schools. Now, school and schools, we call them countable nouns. Why? Because we can count them. So we can say that we have 1 school, 2 schools, 3 schools. So singular is school and the plural of it is schools. Now, focus on the singular. We have a school, and the plural we have schools. Only we add the s for plural. Now, a singular countable nouns can be used with, for the singular, like school, like table, like boy, like girl, like teacher. These are singular nouns and they are countable because we can count them and have a plural of them. We can say a boy and boys, a girl and girls, an umbrella and umbrellas. So we have singular and the plural. Because we can count, we call them countable nouns. Now, for the singular, singular countable nouns can be used with, for the singular, before the singular, you could use a, an, the, and one. So, only for the singular, we can say a, an, and one. Now, the, also the article with a, an, and the, we use it also with the singular. Now, you know that for the nouns that start with consonant, like a train, a boy, a girl, and an for the noun that starts with a vowel, an umbrella, an elephant, an accident. So, if you want to identify the singular noun, and it is of course should be countable, you can say a or an, the, and one. Now, look at these examples. I've just seen a train, or I've just seen an accident. Look, here we have a train. Is it countable? Can we say trains? Can we count 1 train, 2 trains, 3 trains? Yes, because if that train is a countable noun. Now, accident. Can we count? Accident, accidents. Yes, so it's countable noun. Now, if you want to identify them, you can say a train and accident because it starts with vowel. We say an accident. Number 2, where is the book I lent you? Where is the book I lent you? Here the noun is book. Is it countable? Can you count book? Yes, we can say 1 book, 2 books, 3 books. So the word book is countable noun. You could identify it by the book. So, where is the book I lent you? Can we say a book? Yes, for a, it goes with the countable noun start with consonant. So, a and the for the singular countable nouns. Number 3, there are 60 seconds in 1 minute. Minute here is the countable noun. Can you count the word minute? Minute, yes, we can say minutes, 1 minute. 2 minutes, 3 minutes. So only one, we can use it for the singular countable noun. Now 2, 3, 4, and so on for the plural that we will introduce next. So the summary for this page, that we have countable nouns and uncountable. We started with the countable. We said that for the countable nouns, it can be singular and plural. We started with the singular, and we said that we can identify the singular using a or an or the or one. Now, the countable noun should be counted, or we can count it. Because of that, we say countable, like book, like table, like boy, girl, school, door. Now, we'll move. Yes, the plural countable nouns, the plural, which is schools, tables, people. Yes, they are countable but irregular countable, which are plural, irregular plural nouns. Now, plural countable nouns can be used with the, any, some, many, how many, and few. Now, for the plural countable nouns, like we said, students, apples, teachers, boys, girls, these are plural countable nouns. Now, how we can identify them before them, like the singular? You can use the, you can use any, some, many, how many, and few. These in the red color that you can see in front of you are quantifiers, tells you the or we use it to identify the noun using one of them. For example, number 1, were there any mistakes in your homework? Were there any mistakes in your homework? What is the plural countable noun? Yes, mistakes. The singular of it, mistake. Here we have mistakes, and we used any with it. And focus here in the use of any, because we will introduce it later, that we use it in the question. So, were there any mistakes in your homework? Number 2, some children are having a picnic in the park. Some children are having a picnic in the park. What is the countable noun or plural countable noun? It's children. It's the plural from child, and it is irregular plural. Irregular that we don't add for the singular s. So the singular from it is child. We don't say for the plural childs, we say children. So children is the plural countable noun. Now, what did we use to identify the quantity of children? We said some children, some children. Number 3, there aren't many cars on the road this morning. Again, what is the plural noun or the plural countable noun? It's cars, because the singular is car. So car and cars are countable nouns, the singular car and the plural cars. What did we use to identify many? So we have many cars, many cars. 4, how many students are there in your class? What is the countable noun? Yes, the plural countable noun here is students. Students here is the plural countable noun. Now we ask about students using what? How many. Now why did we use many? Because it's plural countable noun. How many students? How many girls? How many tables, for example? Number 5, the apples were in my shopping bag. The apples were in my shopping bag. Here we have the apples, the plural countable noun, and to identify the apples or the word apples, we use the article the. Now here we can't use a or an. Remember, a and an for the singular countable noun, but for the plural we could say the apples were in my shopping bag. The uncountable nouns. So the countable nouns, the nouns that we can count, it has singular and the plural, like school, schools, boy, boys, girl, girls, teacher, teachers. You can identify the singular using a or an or the or what? Yes, one. For the plural, you could say many or how many as a question. You can say few, you can say the, and you can say some and any. Now let's move to the uncountable nouns. The uncountable nouns uncountable nouns take singular verbs. So for the uncountable, we don't have two forms like the countable nouns. It has only one form. It is singular. It should come with singular verb. So it doesn't take any plural form. So the coffee you made me yesterday was really nice. Where is the noun here? The coffee. Now, coffee here, is it countable or uncountable? If we can count it, it is countable. If we can't count it, it is uncountable. Can we say coffees as coffee, as the substance coffee, the thing coffee? Now, coffee, as the word coffee, we can't say coffees. So because we can have the plural of it, because of that, it's uncountable. We cannot count the word coffee. You can't say one coffee, two coffees. Now we can say one cup, but the coffee itself, we don't have any plural form from this word. So the uncountable nouns only take singular verb. Because coffee is uncountable, it took the verb was. We can't say the coffee are or the coffee were. Coffee is singular. Uncountable nouns always take singular verb because it has only one form, which is singular. B. Uncountable nouns can't be made plural, as I said before. So they take the words the, any, some, much, how much, and little. Focus here. To identify the uncountable, you can say the, you can say any and some. Now you could say also much, how much, and little. Now for the countable plural, we said that we can use also the and any and some, but instead of much, what did we use? Many. Instead of how much, what did we use? How many. So many, how many, and few for plural countable nouns. For the uncountable, the nouns that we cannot count, we use much, how much, and little. Examples. Number 1. The water in the river is very clean. The water in the river is very clean. Here we have the noun is water. It's uncountable because we can't say waters. We don't have plural form. It's only singular. The water is. Number 2. Have we got any bread? The noun here is bread. Can we say breads? No, we don't have any plural. We can't count bread as bread. So we say any bread, it's uncountable noun. And remember, we used any here for a question. We have some bread, the quantity. How much bread do we have? Some bread. The noun is bread and it's uncountable. We don't have much time left. Here the word time is talking about the time that we needed. So here the time is uncountable, so we use much. We can't say many time for time as a time, the time that you need to do something. Number 5, how much food do we need for 10 people? How much food do we need for 10 people? The word here food, and here it is uncountable noun. So for the word food, we could use how much because it's uncountable. So by the end of this page, the uncountable nouns are nouns that we cannot count. They are uncountable. We can't count them. Because of that, they took much. We use before them how much, little, and the, any, and some. How to identify if it is uncountable? You ask yourself, can I count this thing? If you can count it, it's countable. If you cannot count it, it's uncountable.